Alright, I'm here doing a home inspection today and figured I'd share with you on some garage door safety tips and how I perform a garage door inspection, particularly for child safety in mind. So this is a test that you can perform at your own home just to make sure that your safety precautions are in order. First thing I do is I make sure the switch is a proper height. The height for a garage door switch maximum should be 5 feet for child safety. This one, let's go ahead and measure it here. Looks a little short, and it's at 4 feet. So that is a little short. It's a foot shorter than the recommended height of 5 feet. And again, that's just for child safety, to keep it out of reach of children. Next, we're going to go ahead and operate the garage door and just listen for any abnormal sounds, binding, banging of the springs, anything of that sort. All right, sounds pretty good. This home is 1993. It looks like all the hardware is about of the same age. So given its age, it's not in too bad operational shape. Next, we're going to test the photo eyes, which are located at the bottom of the garage door. And these are the sensors that send a signal across to each other at the bottom of the garage door. If something runs across the garage floor, a child, an animal, or if there's something blocking the way, this will either stop the garage door from coming down, or if something's crossing its path while it's in motion, it will auto-reverse the garage door. These sensors should be a maximum of 6 inches off the ground at the photo eye. So let's go ahead and check that height. And these are 7 inches. So these are slightly higher, an inch higher. The bottom of the sensor is at 6 inches. Looks like with these brackets, these maybe could be tweaked a little bit. I'm not going to gripe too much about the height, but I will note that in my inspection that it's about an inch too high. And the reason for that is small cats and animals could potentially be lying in that area and become squished from the garage door coming down if they're not in range of that photo eye. So let's go ahead and test that photo eye. We'll operate the switch, and then I'll just run my foot across the sensor path and see if it auto-reverses. Auto-reverse function works properly. And our last test we're going to complete is going to be a pressure sensor test, or a pressure test. The garage door is coming down and the object is blocking the garage door path. It should sense the pressure prior to reaching the bottom of its position and auto-reverse. Again, if a child or animal or an object is in that path that's not in the path of the photo eye, it should sense that pressure, auto-reverse the garage door. I do this by standing out of the way of the path of the photo eye, sticking my arm out underneath the garage door while it's coming down, and then giving back pressure to allow that garage door to go back up. Now let's go ahead and test it. As you can see, with some pressure under the door, it did auto-reverse. So 2 areas of concern. The garage door switch height is a little low for child safety. And the photoelectric eye is about an inch higher than normal, or the maximum height. Otherwise, this system is looking pretty good. Go ahead and check out yours, see how it's doing. Give me a call if you have any questions.